Are you gearing up for a big transformation? Perhaps adopting AI to enhance customer experience or moving to more agile ways of working? Whatever the change, did you know that 65% of issues with change initiatives are due to poor change management? But here's the good news. Finding the right person to lead your efforts can significantly improve your chances of success. I was recently just talking to a client who was expressing some frustration about finding a person for the role. So today, I want to take some time and talk about finding the right candidate. But before we do that, I want you to ask yourself some key questions about the change itself and your organization. So the first question I want you to ask yourself is, what is the change? And I want you to be specific. Define the nature of the change and its potential impact. Is this a small change for a few stakeholders, or is this a large transformation that will reach every corner of the organization? Think about what's at stake if you don't change. What's the risk of failure? Defining the change will help you determine what kind of support is needed. Do you need a change specialist to assess readiness? Or maybe help with stakeholder engagement? Or develop behavioral changes? Maybe you have a new leadership that has never led a change of this size before and would really benefit from some guidance and coaching from a change specialist. Understanding this will help you define the urgency, scope, and expertise required. The clearer you are about your needs, the easier it will be to find someone that aligns with your expectations and your desires. The second question I want you to ask yourself is your leadership aligned? And this is critical. Does your leadership share a unified vision of the change? And are they ready to lead by example? If there's not commitment and alignment from the top, then even the best change initiative will struggle to gain traction. A good change specialist will come in and run alignment workshops and ensure buy-in from key stakeholders through the entire process. And the last question I want you to ask yourself, and maybe one of the most important ones, is what is your past experience with change in your organization? And I want you to be honest with yourself. Think back to a change initiative that maybe didn't go so well. Was communication unclear? Were stakeholders disengaged? Or maybe people were unprepared to adopt the changes? Whatever the challenges were, if you did struggle in the past, then you could definitely benefit from a change specialist because they will come in and want to understand these challenges. They will evaluate your culture and craft strategies that work within your unique environment. This will mitigate risk and remove barriers to the change, leading you to greater success. Once you've asked yourself these questions and you have a clear picture of the change, now you're ready to consider candidates for the role. And I just want to start by saying that not all change specialists are created the same. A 3-day workshop and a certificate are a great start, but you really want someone with genuine experience and the ability to adapt to your organization's needs. So here are some of the questions I would ask a candidate to get an understanding of their unique experience. The first question I would ask is have them to describe a successful change initiative that they have worked on and the approach they've used. This will give you good insight into their experience and the methodologies they've applied in the past. You want to look for someone who's versatile because every organization is unique and every change is different. They never fit into one box. Do they have experience with coaching executive leadership? And can they support leadership alignment? You want someone who understands organizational systems and dynamics so they can help you identify the root cause to change barriers. The second question I want you to ask is, how have they adapted their change strategy to unexpected challenges or resistance? Responses to change vary across individuals and stakeholder groups. Ask for examples of how they build buy-in and address concerns, whether from leadership or customers or other stakeholder groups. You need someone who's adaptable and resourceful under pressure. And here's a hint. You want a candidate who does not see resistance and people raising issues as a problem, but sees it as an opportunity to obtain valuable feedback. And the last question I want you to ask is, how do they measure success? Good change specialists use both quantitative and qualitative metrics to track progress. Whether it's training completion rates, adoption of new tools, they should have a clear approach to evaluating success and achieving your organizational goals. These questions will give you good insight into the candidate. Of course, You want to look for some other skills like effective communication, integrity, emotional intelligence, since we're dealing with people, and my favorite, a little creativity. Bringing on the right change specialist can help transform your initiative from a risky endeavor to resounding success. If you're unsure or need expert help, please reach out to our team. We've been there. Understand the challenges all too well, and we're here to help you navigate and guide you through. Because when it comes to transformation, the right support changes everything. I appreciate your time and thank you for watching.